Hey, what's going on YouTube? So this video is going to be about the big three daily tasks number two, which would be dungeons. So the daily task that you can do with dungeons kind of varies as far as how much tickets you have to raid with. So majority of the time, you probably won't have more than 8 early game, and that will kind of give you a window of opportunity to get free 4 tickets. So how you get that is whenever you exhaust all the tickets that you have, you get it down to 0 out of 8. If you were to go to Scout again, it would say something like, I think it's refill or something like that. So when you click it, it'll take you to the screen and it'll give you an option to either purchase 4 tickets with gems or watch a video for 4 free tickets. Um, so this method is kind of just getting the most out of raids per day that you can. I always like to keep it, if I'm at 8, I like to keep it around 7 or 6 because I don't want it to ever be full. Because if it's full, that means I'm missing out on more tickets that could have generated. Um, Obviously here, I would demonstrate it currently. I'll probably do that later on. Currently I have 17 on this account, and the other account I have 280, and I really don't feel like going through 280 tickets, raid tickets, because it's unnecessary. But I will probably from this account, whenever I get rid of these 17 and drain it, I will show a demo video on what that looks like. But for the time being, that's pretty much it. There's not much to the dungeons, like the daily tasks, but it is still important to do this because there are plenty of great rewards that you can get. And those of you who are lower level that are looking at it like I'm never going to get to legend, it's actually really possible to get to legend um, even at your level. So you can get the 60 tokens and the lesser champion rune, because it goes based off of your level. So if you're in legend, that means you're going against other level, like I'm 14, other level 14s that are legend. So it doesn't pin you against level 80s when you get to legend. So that's a good thing about this. So it definitely gives you plenty of opportunity. I mean, even if you get up to the middle, right? You're still working with tokens, still working with some pretty decent tokens for the level that you're at. So PvP is a really important thing, so make sure you don't sleep on it. But yeah, overall, that's kind of what I would do in my dailies if I don't have plenty of tickets at my disposal, or if I don't. So when you actually get to a certain rank, it puts you like I think a rank below. So I always get to 1 and it puts me at 2. I imagine it's kind of a similar deal here. So if I get to 1, it kicks me back to 2. So it kicks you back at least a level. So it's not like you have to do that full climb every single time. It puts you kind of where you were, similar to where you were last time. So there's not much of it that as much of a need to use your tickets when you get to the last level. But until you get there, tickets are going to be real easy to go through, and you will exhaust them. So, in order to maximize them, when you drop to 0, there is a free daily um, for raid tickets. So, if you have 8, I would go ahead and grind those 8 all the way down, get the free 4, grind that, and then usually it takes the rest of the day to refill the raid tokens, and tomorrow it's back to 8, and you just kind of start over again. So it's a good mentality to get into, a good routine to get into. And I usually do this after I get done with my daily tasks, so I'm trying to go and kind of order and what I would do. So that would be it. I noticed that I have covered um, obviously the best start team in my opinion. To be honest, for those of you who have watched previous videos, Cobalt is just the main component. So if you have Cobalt, that's the best start team as far as dungeon farming. As far as PvP, I'm actually still trying to discover that myself. Back when I was grinding, it seemed like barbarians were the best, and then obviously when you get to higher level, the dragons are kind of meta. Uh, Recent events they were trying to break that, but for right now, you guys for lower levels, you don't have to worry about that. To be honest, I would probably just stick with the Cobalt team for PvP too. There's just limited access to certain champion or heroes, and that's just the way it is. But I would just kind of stick with Cobalt and just make him really strong attack wise and kind of see how it is. Um, I will experiment with that as well. Whenever I start working on this account more, there'll be more playthrough videos posted, but I'll also kind of experiment with the PvP and see how it is. And if Cobalt is not great in PvP, I'll kind of see what everyone else is working with at these levels and kind of form a team myself and then share that with you guys. But for right now, I don't think you're in uh, threat of anyone unless they're spending money at your levels, and you should be able to just kind of use anything. And then just if it gets to a point where the highest level people are higher power level than you, um, you can just go to the lowest team there, and usually that's just the more likely team that you can beat. For those of you who don't know how you can see your power level, that is if your defenders are the same as your attackers, which it usually is. You can go into this screen here, and it'll show you the power level of your champion of your heroes. So another way is you can go into here, and it shows your hero's power level here. I'm not sure if you add that 28 or if it's automatically added into it. I know that's the runes, but forget if that just automatically adds it. But you just add these numbers up. You can do it that way too. Um, but yeah, for the most part, I'd say that's pretty much all that you need to know about PvP. Just grind it out and the first go, and then like I said, it'll place you near where you were last season, which this season is up. So it's every Wednesday. So this season is up tomorrow at well, whatever time it is for you. I suppose it depends on time zones, but so it'll end tomorrow, and then the awards will be distributed out. So I'll get a whopping 20,000 as my reward. So looking forward to that. But as you grind up, tomorrow's reward could potentially be, 25 uh, of this gold. It's always gold heroes, so that can be beneficial. And then runes, and I don't really use Medal of Honor, but it's for crafting runes for PvP specific. I don't think many people use it unless I'm just not in the know of how PvP works. Uh, but just grind it one time, it'll get you close to here, and then you can just easily either just go up one level and be satisfied with that, or work your way up to the highest level and just consistently work from there. So that is all for this video. Like I said, I will be. I'll upload an example of that procedure of the 8 tickets, draining it, and then doing the for free, just to give you a visual because I'm a visual learner, so I imagine it'll help some people. But that's it. Subscribe, like, comment. I say them in different order each time, but um, I will see you guys in the next one.